As great of a military leader that Ulysses S. Grant was at Vicksburg and at Appomattox, the 18th President of the United States was an inept political leader. His philosophy reflected his personal dislike of politics. Grant had a very simple belief that the popular will of the people could be best observed in the actions of Congress, not in the actions of the President. For example, when Congress failed to act on Grant's suggestion that the spoils system needed improving, Grant announced meekly that if Congress did nothing, he would assume that the country did not want anything done. I suppose James Garfield wanted something done after 1881, but that will come in Gilded Age politics. This belief that the popular will of the people lies in the hands of Congress and not in the hands of the President would ebb and flow until 1933, when FDR finally insisted that he knew what the people wanted. President Grant did not consult anyone on his cabinet appointments. As a political outsider, he did not have to return any political favors. As a war hero, he did not have any reason to keep any potential contenders appeased. Thus, his cabinet was a mixed bag of characters. Some appointments indulged personal whims, such as his first choice for Secretary of State, Elihu Washburn of Ohio. Washburn's only credential for being Secretary of State? As a congressman, Washburn nominated young Ulysses Grant to West Point. Washburn lasted all of 2 weeks in the State Department. Some, like Grant's eventual Secretary of State, Hamilton Fish of New York, turned out to be a good choice, as well as George Boutwell at the Department of the Treasury. But others used their posts for corruption. For example, Grant's third Secretary of War, William Worth Belknap, became the first cabinet secretary to be impeached by Congress after it was discovered he took bribes in exchange for government appointments. Like President Andrew Johnson in 1867, the Senate failed to convict him by one vote. Other scandals defined Grant's administration. The most famous of these scandals is the Credit Mobilier scandal that was exposed in 1872. The Credit Mobilier was a sham railroad construction company that overcharged millions of dollars in fees to help build the Union Pacific Railroad from Omaha, Nebraska to Promontory Point, Utah. Credit Mobilier shareholders included Vice President Colfax and other members of Congress. The profits from the sham company went to them. The scandals split the Republican Party into two factions in 1872.